Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we are diving straight into the exact blueprint I use to generate $1,500 every single month passively using the options wheel strategy. If you are tired of watching your stock portfolio fluctuate daily without seeing actual cash flow, this is the mechanical system you need to understand. We are completely skipping the complex financial jargon and the textbook theories today. Instead, I am going to give you a step-by-step operational breakdown of how this cash flow engine works, how to set it up on your brokerage account, and how to manage it safely in less than 30 minutes a week. To understand why this strategy works so consistently, you have to stop thinking like a traditional stock market investor and start thinking like a casino owner or an insurance company. The vast majority of retail traders lose money in the market because they try to predict the future. They try to guess whether a stock is going up tomorrow, next week, or next month. The options wheel strategy completely flips that dynamic. With this system, we do not care if the stock market goes up, goes sideways, or even drops slightly. We are positioning ourselves as the house. We are selling contract insurance to panic traders, and we are collecting their cash premiums week after week. Before we open up the brokerage screen, let us break down what the wheel strategy actually is. It is a continuous two-stage cycle designed to do two things: buy high-quality stocks at a massive discount and sell those same stocks for a profit, all while collecting a steady stream of rental income throughout the entire process. Think of it like real estate. If you buy a house, you do not just wait for the house price to increase over 10 years. You rent it out to tenants to collect monthly cash flow. The wheel strategy lets you do exactly that, but with highly liquid stocks and without dealing with problematic tenants or property maintenance. The entire process requires a standard brokerage account that allows options trading. You do not need a massive account to start, but you do need enough cash to buy at least 100 shares of your chosen stock. This is because every standard options contract in the stock market represents exactly 100 shares. This cash requirement brings us directly to step one of the strategy, which is stock selection. This is the single most critical step of the entire system. If you choose the wrong stock, the wheel breaks. You must never, under any circumstances, run the wheel strategy on highly volatile penny stocks, hype-driven meme stocks, or companies going through massive legal troubles. You only choose high-quality companies or exchange-traded funds that you would be incredibly comfortable holding in your investment portfolio for the next 5 to 10 years. Look for massive, stable companies with rock-solid balance sheets, consistent earnings, and high trading volume. Examples include major technology giants, stable consumer goods conglomerates, or broad market index funds like those tracking the S&P 500. The reason this matters is simple. If the market crashes, you want to be left holding an asset that is guaranteed to recover, not a bankrupt company. Once you have identified your target stock and you have the cash ready in your brokerage account, you begin step 2, selling a cash-secured put. This is where the cash flow begins on day 1. Selling a cash-secured put means you are entering a legal agreement with another trader. You are telling them that you are willing to buy 100 shares of their stock at a specific price, known as the strike price, by a specific expiration date. In exchange for making this promise, that trader pays you a cash premium upfront. This money is deposited directly into your brokerage account immediately, and it is yours to keep forever, no matter what happens next. The term cash secured simply means your broker locks up the exact amount of cash needed to buy those 100 shares, ensuring you can honor your promise if called upon. When setting up this contract, you want to choose an expiration date that is roughly 30 to 45 days away. This time frame is the sweet spot because of a concept called time decay. Every single day that passes, an options contract loses value rapidly, which works in your favor as the seller. You also want to choose a strike price that is safely below the current market price of the stock, usually around a 15 to 20% discount. This gives you a massive margin of safety. After you sell the cash-secured put, only 2 scenarios can happen by the expiration date. Scenario A is that the stock price stays above your chosen strike price. In this case, the contract expires completely worthless. The trader who bought it from you gets nothing, the agreement ends, your locked cash is fully released back to you, and you keep the premium money. You then immediately turn around and repeat the exact same step, selling another cash-secured put for the next month to collect another round of cash. This is how you generate consistent income when the market moves up or sideways. Scenario B is that the stock price drops below your strike price. If this happens, you are obligated to fulfill your promise and buy the 100 shares at that discounted strike price. This is not a loss. This is exactly what we prepare for. You just acquired a high-quality stock that you already liked, but you bought it at a steep discount compared to what everyone else was paying a month ago, and you got paid a premium to wait for it. Now that you own the shares, you transition immediately to step 3 of the wheel, selling covered calls. This is the second half of the cash flow engine. You now hold 100 shares of stock in your account, and you are going to use them as collateral to sell a new contract. You find a trader looking to buy the stock, and you promise to sell your shares to them at a specific higher price by a specific expiration date. Just like before, they pay you a cash premium upfront for making this promise. Again, you look for an expiration date roughly 30 to 45 days out, and you set your strike price at or above the price you originally paid for the shares. While you are holding these shares and selling covered calls, you are collecting cash flow from 2 different directions simultaneously. First, you get the upfront options premium every time you write a contract. Second, if the company pays regular dividends, you collect those dividend payouts directly into your account just for holding the shares. Just like the first stage, selling the covered call results in only 2 possible outcomes by the expiration date. In the first scenario, the stock price remains below your call strike price. The contract expires worthless, you keep your shares, and you keep the premium money. You then immediately sell another covered call for the next month, continuing to collect income while holding the asset. In the second scenario, the stock price shoots up past your strike price. You are now forced to sell your 100 shares at that strike price. This is the ultimate win-win scenario. You make a profit on the capital appreciation of the stock because you sold it for more than you bought it. You kept the upfront premium money, and your shares are converted completely back into raw cash. The wheel is now complete. You are standing right back where you started on day 1, holding a pile of cash, ready to go back to step 2 and start selling cash-secured puts all over again. To scale this system up to $1,500 a month consistently, you need to understand the underlying mechanics of contract pricing and probability. You do not just guess which contracts to sell. You look at a specific metric on your brokerage options chain called delta. Delta is a mathematical value that tells you the statistical probability of an options contract expiring in the money. To keep your risk low and your income predictable, you should target a delta of approximately 0.30 when selling your puts. This means there is a 70% statistical probability that the contract will expire worthless, allowing you to keep the cash and repeat the process without being forced to buy the stock. This keeps your income stream highly passive and continuous. Managing your time efficiently is another key part of making this truly passive. You do not need to sit in front of a computer screen watching stock charts move up and down all day long. That is day trading, and it ruins your psychology. With the wheel strategy, you only need to check your portfolio twice a week. Many advanced practitioners use a management rule called the 50% rule. If you sell a contract for a $100 premium and 2 weeks later the stock moves in your favor or time decay wears down the contract value so that it is now worth only $50, you can buy back the contract to close it out early. This locks in a $50 profit in half the time, completely eliminating any remaining risk for that month. You can then immediately deploy that capital into a fresh contract with a new expiration date, accelerating your monthly returns. Let us look at a real-world mathematical example to see how the numbers compound to hit our target. Imagine a stable, high-quality blue-chip stock trading at $50 a share. To buy 100 shares, you need $5,000 of capital. If you sell a cash-secured put with a strike price of $47 expiring in 30 days, you might collect a premium of $150. If the stock stays above $47, you make a 3% return on your capital in just 1 month. If you replicate this across multiple positions or with larger accounts, that 3% monthly return compounds massively. Over an entire year, that consistent premium generation outpaces the average returns of the standard stock market with significantly less volatility. The biggest mistake beginners make when running the wheel strategy is getting greedy and chasing high premiums. Volatile biotech companies or speculative tech startups will offer massive premiums, sometimes promising thousands of dollars for a single week. This is a trap. Those premiums are high because the market expects the stock to crash. If you run the wheel on those companies, the stock will drop 50% overnight, leaving you holding heavily depreciated shares that you cannot sell covered calls on without locked-in losses. Stick to the boring, reliable giants. The goal of this system is predictability and peace of mind. Another critical habit for success is managing your cash reserves correctly. Never deploy 100% of your trading capital into active contracts at the exact same time. Always keep a comfortable buffer of cash sitting on the sidelines earning basic interest. The market moves in cycles, and corrections will happen. Having spare cash allows you to take advantage of market downturns by initiating new wheel cycles at the absolute bottom of a market cycle, securing even higher premium rates from panic buyers. To summarize the entire operational flow, select 3 to 5 rock-solid stocks or ETFs that you love. Sell a cash secured, put 30 days out at a 15% discount. If it expires worthless, repeat the process. If you get assigned, take ownership of the shares and immediately sell a covered call 30 days out at a strike price higher than your purchase price. Collect your premiums, collect your dividends, and let time decay do the heavy lifting for you. When the stock eventually gets called away, take your cash and spin the wheel again. This is the exact, mechanical, non-emotional process that allows me to extract $1,500 a month from the stock market completely passively. It requires patience, discipline, and strict adherence to the rules of asset selection. Stop gambling on daily price movements and start operating like the house. If you found value in this complete strategic breakdown, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below letting me know which stable stocks you are planning to target for your very first wheel cycle. Turn on notifications so you never miss our deep dives into advanced portfolio management, automation setups, and cash flow blueprints. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.